Good morning, everybody. Today we are going to talk about where were you yesterday? This is a question and this is our topic for today. Okay, now listen and read. Here you have a dialogue. Listen, please. Okay, after this, you have to read, practice.
Mr. Green, where were you at 2:10 yesterday afternoon? I was in the museum's souvenir store. Did you see Olivia Jones? Yes, I did. She was in the store talking on her cell phone. She said, I have the diamond. Meet me at the Dragon Hotel in half an hour.
Mrs. Brown, where were you yesterday afternoon? I was in the Dragon Hotel. Was Olivia Jones in the hotel? Yes, she was. She was at the hotel reception desk at 2:50. She was with her sister.
Good. Now here, play, get the time. We do this in class. Okay? Exercise 13. Listen, repeat, and learn. Now look at this. Here you have was and where, plus a place, plus a time. For example, when we use was, we have to use was for I, he, she, it. And where for you, we, they. Okay? Now look the example, please. Look here. Where, donde, where was he at 10 o'clock yesterday? Where was she at 14 o'clock yesterday? Where were you at 17:45 yesterday? Okay, use where, donde, where, eran o estaban. This is the verb to be. Okay, was or were. Look at this. Here you have I, he, she, it, was. You, we, they, were. Okay, you can use, for example, two names, Charles and Susan. Okay, where. Here you have to use only one name. For example, Alice. Alice was. Okay, good. Now listen, please. Listen, repeat, and learn.
Was and were, plus at place, plus at time. Where was he at 10 o'clock yesterday? Where were you at 2:10 yesterday? I was at school at 10 o'clock. She was at the park at 2:10. We were at home at 5:45. I wasn't at home at 2:10. He wasn't at school at 5:45. They weren't at the park at 10 o'clock. Was she at home?
Yes, she was. No, she wasn't.
Were they at the park?
Yes, they were. No, they weren't.
Now the next exercises. 14. Be a grammar detective. Look at page 37 in the AB. Do you remember this person? Yes, he is a detective. Do we use was and were to talk about the past or the future? Only for past tense, okay? Is 2:55 before or after 3 o'clock? 55 is 2:55, 55 before, antes, or after 3 o'clock. This is before. Okay, now this. Is 3 or 5 before or after 3 o'clock? Is 3 or 5 before or after 3 o'clock? This is after. Okay, now look at this. Can you find two examples of the time in the dialogue of the story? Okay, you have to read again the dialogue, and here you have to look for the time. Yes, you have the time here at 2:50. Okay, yes. Another one. What time is it in each picture of the story? Find the clocks. What time is it in each picture of the story? Now you have to look here. What time? Mr. Green, where were you at 2:10 yesterday? 2:10. Look at this. Another one. Time is here. Okay, you have to read again and answer this. Write 5 sentences about where you were yesterday. Write 5 sentences about where you were yesterday. Okay, now the next, look at this. Here you have times and you have clocks. You have to listen and identify. Okay, exercise 15. Listen.
It's 3 o'clock.
3 o'clock.
It's 11 o'clock.
It's 11 o'clock.
It's 8 o'clock.
It's 8 o'clock. It's here. Okay. It's 4 o'clock. Okay. Now listen and say true or false. Correct the false sentences. Okay.
Number 1.
Claire was at the airport at 9:50. True.
Number 2.
Ben was at the theme park at 9:50. False. He was at the supermarket at 9:50.
Number 3.
Sam was at Ben's house at 3:20. False. He was at the bus stop at 3:20.
Number 4.
Isabel was at the bus stop at 3:20. True.
Number 5.
Ben was at the bus stop at 3:20. False. He was at the post office at 3:20.
Number 6.
Claire and Ben were at the theme park at 1:10. True.
Number 7.
Sam and Isabel were at the theater at 7:35. False. Sam was at the movies, and Isabel was at Claire's house at 7:35.
Number 8.
Claire and Sam were at Isabel's house at 3:20. False. Claire was at Isabel's house at 3:20, but Sam wasn't. He was at the bus stop.
Exercise 17. Play. Where were you? Where were you? Look at this. Where were you at 9:55 yesterday? I was at the airport. Where were you at 3:20? I was at Isabel's house. You're Claire. Yes, that's right. Exercise 18. Talk about where you were yesterday at the last Saturday. Talk about where you were yesterday or last Saturday. Where were you yesterday at 4:15? I don't remember. I think I was at friend's house. Okay, good. Now in class, we have to do exercises, all the exercises on page 94 and 95. See you soon. Take care, please. Bye.